From this page that you're looking at right here, you're going to navigate to the Participating Schools page. On the Participating Schools page, you can add a link, or you can click the button that says New Page. So as you can see right here, there's a link that says Learn More About Groton School and Our Classroom. You can take your mouse and click the Edit button right here in the corner, and you can add a link for your school. So you might just type Learn More About Groton School. Oh no, obviously not. The American School of Marrakech. And you can tab that in a little bit with a few spaces. And you can make that to a page. But the problem is we haven't created that page yet. So you're not going to find the link to that page in here where it should be. What we've got to do first is create the page. When you click New Page, it gives you a blank page with a heading on it. And whatever you change this heading to is what the name of the page will be. So in this case, we're talking about the American School in Marrakech. You can leave that title the way it is, or you can change the style so it's not italics. Maybe you might want it to be bold. Maybe you might want it to be a little bigger. Maybe you even want it to be font art, something like that. The only thing about font art is I'm not sure that you can change the size of it. So let's try changing the size of it. Oh yeah, you can change the size of it. Perfect. So we'll get rid of this one, and we'll put this here instead. You can make it whatever background color you want, and then once you have background colors, you can use these shapes to create regions on your page. So for instance, if you want to create a background for behind this so that it stands out, it will automatically bring the text forward and send the image backward. You may also want to add some navigation on here. So for instance, you might want to add a link back to the Participating Schools page, and we'll put that also in one of these little boxes. Maybe not quite as big, so we'll size it down a little bit. And then we'll highlight this and make it a link to the Participating Schools page. Now if you view it, you can tell it's a link. You can go back to editing, and we can add in pictures. On the side here, you can insert, like we just did. You can upload a picture of your own choosing. So if you click upload, it's going to ask you, do you want to get it from a web address, or do you want to get it from a local file? So if we want to browse and find a picture on our computer, maybe of the picture of our school that we took, you can go to where your documents or your pictures are. And let's see if I have a picture in here. Here they are. So let's say we're going to use this picture on here. For some reason it's meaningful for our school. So it's uploading the file. It's going to take a little while to do that. While it's uploading that file, I'll just show you that you can also insert photos from Flickr. You can size it, of course, like you can regularly size a picture. But what's great about this wiki is that it will automatically go find anything that is smaller than this. So for instance, I'm going to use this in a much bigger way. Actually, it's going to be hard for text to be seen over this. So for instance, if I pick this up and put it over it like that, that'll work. But you'll probably want to add some photos from Flickr in here. So all of the pictures that you can find from Flickr are copyright free. So they use the Creative Commons licensing. So you find a picture that you insert it that everybody has given permission to use these pictures if they're listed there on Flickr. So after you've inserted pictures, you can also insert a YouTube movie, some clip art. There's two different kinds of clip art. So if you click in there, maybe you want a note, maybe you want a watercolor. I don't really know what that is. Oh, little foxes. Oh my goodness, those are so cute. So there's a variety of different kinds of, maybe we want to put for our email address. And these are all Creative Commons licenses. And hopefully when you try to insert your picture, it won't take this long. Probably it's my computer. So you can also, instead of just putting in clip art, you can also insert Wikipedia articles. You can insert Google Maps, so a map of your school, of where your school is. You can insert picture albums if you have them stored in Flickr or in Picasa. And you can also put a webcam on the page, but that's only good for when someone is there. So I wouldn't actually use that gadget until now, until much later. So that little clip art is still trying to insert, so I'm going to skip over it. And wow, these are all actually inner clip arts. I have to think about it. The more I think, the more I can see. Let's see how long it takes to put this one in. Never mind. So let's say that now that we have put our information in here, we also want to add in some text. That's the text tool. This is the eraser. This is if you want to undo something. This is if you want to redo something. I think that that's probably all you need to know how to do. You can view it. It's going to show you how it's going to look. And then we can go back to our participating schools link. And the last step, according to the directions, is to add this link for the American School in Marrakech page that we just did to the participating schools page. And once you're in the participating, that's when we can go back and add what I was talking about last time. So here, we're going to go back to edit the page. We're going to link to the page that we just created. It should be the first page in the list, American School in Marrakech. Then all you have to do is view it. The great thing about this wiki is that you don't have to press any save buttons, and a bunch of people can be editing the site all at the same time. This page doesn't look very nice. We'll have to add some decoration to that page. Maybe you can help. Thanks.